I'm on Discord. There we go. Jamarcus! Jamarcus, I actually want to teach you something today. Is that cool? Can I teach you something? Okay, cool. How much time do you have? Do you have like 10 minutes? You got a wall right now? Oh, sweet. That's dope. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, give me like 5 minutes to start the stream. And then the reason I want to do this is I have to do an interview tomorrow. I have to teach a physics concept in like 10 minutes. Like I have to teach us. They're giving me a topic to teach and I have to teach it in 10 minutes. And I know I can teach it, but I'd rather run through it and teach it to someone, you know, who could use it. Yeah, exactly. All right. It's perfect. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I see what. Where was this? Hushian. Oh, what's this woman? Took another practice SAT. Nice, dude. How'd you do? $15.50. Whoa. Damn, bro. Yeah, you're on track for a perfect score, dude. Let me turn off the music. That music can chill. I have it this Saturday. Wait, you're taking the actual SAT? Yeah, I have students that are studying for it. I was actually just teaching someone right before this. I was teaching them the SAT. What's up, Ace? What's up, 12? Oh, that's crazy. You're taking the actual one. I mean, the good thing is, like, you're still in 8th grade, right? Or you're just starting high school? I forget. To me, you have the intelligence of someone who's in college, so it's kind of hard for me to, like, put things together. But I think you're in 8th. Yeah, 8th. Wow. So you have so many more attempts at this, dude. What? Like, yeah, if you get above a 1,500 at all in 8th grade, you're fine. Like, unless you're really going for that perfect 1,600. But, you got like another 3 or 4 years to do it, which yeah, you'll be fine, dude. Sheesh. Yeah, that's pretty dope, dude. Congrats on being so smart and proactive. We love all these things. That's awesome. Sheesh. Okay, wait 1 sec. Let me get. This is the physics class. Trigonometry with applications. Okay, so these kids haven't even done fucking. So it's interesting. Yeah, it's. What this is for is it's for a long-term substitution, long-term substitute for a community college physics class. And I'm looking at what the course outline is, and it looks like it's physical science. So it's physics for like life science engineers. So that means it's kind of like baby physics, which is fine because you know actually kind of works for you because you're in 8th grade. So. This would be a college level class, but at your intelligence is probably fun. Okay. Cool. What's up? Oh, Cosmic. Let me get you the gift card. Sorry, Cosmic. Yeah, I meant to give that to you yesterday. Sorry. Because you did win. You won yesterday. Where was that? Was that in office hours? Where was it? Cosmic. There you are. Let me message you. Accept DM. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes. Sorry, yeah, I just saw this. Okay, there you go. I sent it to you. There you go. Got you the gift card, Cosmic. Okay, cool. All right, welcome everyone to Wednesday's office hour stream. Good to see all you guys. This last stream of the week before, you know, the weekend, and then we're gonna do more streams, of course, next week. And then I'm looking at getting some AMA guests. So we won't have an AMA guest this Friday. Also, I can't because I have to help build a stage for some Burning Man event. But the next couple Fridays, I will have guests for us to have. No game stream. Professor Gold, what's up, Smog? Smog, did you have a test today? Or OK had a test today? Yeah. No game stream. Maybe we'll do a gaming stream on Saturday. I need to play the new season of Fortnite. Apparently, it's really cool. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah, I do need to drink some water. Thanks, Sam, for the hydrate. Sam, the daily hydrate. How's college, Sam? I was supposed to help you in math at some point, I think. But I probably got busy. My bad. Yeah, he says good? Okay, awesome. That's good. Love that. Let me make sure the live is working okay. And then we'll head off. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you sent a question? Okay, cool. All right. When we doing Jackbox? Yeah, that's a real question. Yeah. Maybe Sunday. It says we're not connected on YouTube Live. Why is that? That's annoying. Okay, maybe let me try stopping and then restarting it. One sec. Stopping. Restarting. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let me see. Okay, whatever. Here, let's start doing some math and science, and then we'll get through all your questions. All right, cool. Let's go. All right, welcome everyone. Tax Education Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. Stream that helps you math homework, science homework.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. A lot of questions today. All right, good. Then yeah, let's run through them. Okay. First question of the day. It's something I wanted to go over with Jamarcus, because Jamarcus wants to learn about physics, and also this helps me out because this is part of a interview thing I have tomorrow. I have to teach a concept in physics. Let me see exactly what it was. Let me see. They want us. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, you have 10 minutes for the presentation. Here's the prompt for your prepared teaching demonstration. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Best of luck on my Zoom. Thanks. Yeah, man. Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow at noon. What's up, Centennial? Good to see you, Sean. Okay, cool. All right, here. I'm going to time myself. See if we can do this in 10 minutes. Okay. I got a 10-minute timer. Okay. All right. Jamarcus, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and off. Okay. So here we're going to learn about a mechanics concept. Here they say a block is sliding on a frictionless horizontal surface when it collides with and sticks to an identical block that is attached to a vertical law via a Hooke's law spring. Explain how you would find the maximum compression of the spring. And then if the first block bounces off the second block, will the spring be compressed more or less than before? Oh, this is a pretty good one. Oh, thanks for the resub, Sam. Awesome, dude. I appreciate that, man. Okay, so what I always like to do here is I like to draw like a diagram of like what's going on. So we have a wall here. We have a spring, right? And then we have another block here, which we're going to say has mass M, right? And then there's another block over here of mass M that is moving towards it with a certain sort of velocity. Let's call that velocity V for now. Okay. We're going to do everything in terms of variables here. I know you guys like numbers, but trust me, the variables are nicer because things start to cancel, and it'll save you a lot of headaches down the road. Okay, so if we wanted to find the maximum compression of the spring, the thing we want to do here is called conservation of energy. So does anyone know the different types of energies that are conserved in physics when we do like things colliding and stuff? Or just any energies that we have? Jamarcus, do you know a couple of them? Good. Kinetic. Right, good. We got kinetic energy. Yes, kinetic. Potential. Thermal. Yes, we do have thermal. Thermal comes up when it's like friction and stuff. Luckily, the key word here is frictionless. Frictionless means there's no energy lost to heat through friction or other stuff. Kinetic, potential. And there's actually two different types of potential energy. Usually when we write potential, we're talking about what's called like gravitational potential energy. Technically, there's another one, and it's very related to what's happening here, and that's going to be spring potential energy. Well, so there's there's gravitational energy, which is energy stored from something being up at a certain height, and there's also energy that's stored in something being a spring. Okay, so kinetic energy, we know the equation for that is 1/2 mv squared. Let me know if you don't know what any of the variables mean. M is mass, v is velocity. Gravitational potential is going to be mgh. And then spring potential is 1/2 kx squared. This rule comes from Hooke's law. That's why they call it a Hooke's law spring. It's because it has the potential energy stored in it is 1/2 kx squared. Where x in this case, this is going to be the amount the spring is stretched or compressed. Okay. So what I always like to do is kind of like mark out some situations we have, okay? So we're going to have this starting situation. Well, here, let's move stuff over. I'm going to move some stuff over. Or I think it gets mad if I move stuff over. Oh, no, it's okay. Okay, cool. Okay. We're going to have a couple situations here. We're going to have situation 1. We're going to have situation 2. And then we're going to have situation 3. And these are what happens at different points in time. So the first point in time is when this mass is just chilling, connected to this spring. It's not compressed, it's not stretched, and then this mass is moving towards it, okay? Then what happens, right, is the two blocks collide. And so here, we can move this, having them colliding. So they're going to go, oops. And then there's going to be like some new velocity that's happening. And then we have two different situations. So they're going to say either the first block bounces off the second block, or it's going to stick to it and then keep moving with it towards the wall. So let's do the first situation where this thing is stuck to it and like keeps moving towards it. So this is going to come over here. This one's going to be stuck to it. And then these are going to be over here. And then this is going to be compressed. Some amount x, or we can call this delta x, away from where it originally was. Let's say, for instance, this is x equals 0. We're also going to call this x equals 0. Okay. So the thing we want to write out are what all the energies are for each situation. Okay. So before, when the mass on the spring is just chilling, the other mass is coming at it, we want to write out what the kinetic energy is for each block. So for this block, because it's just chilling, the velocity is 0. This thing has no kinetic energy, because 1/2 mv squared would be 0. This, however, does have kinetic energy, because it's moving towards it. So we're going to call this 1/2... What's up, Ethan? 1/2 mv squared. Potential energy... So with gravity, right, that's mgh. We're going to assume everything here is on the ground. So that is also going to be 0 for this block and 0 for this block. So we're going to say 0 plus 0. And then we have spring potential energy, which I like to write as, we could say, well, Ke is already kinetic. So sometimes they say like US, energy of the spring. And that's also going to be 0. What's up, high potential? Balancing equations do make me happy. They make me really happy too. All right. So the total energy here is just equal to 1/2 mv squared. Okay. And we can call this actually like V initial squared. All right. Now the two blocks collide. And this is right at the instant that they collide, not before they're moving at all. They're just hitting each other. And what we need to do is figure out what the collective velocity of these two things are together. Because we want to figure out the total energy again. The way to do that is what's called conservation of momentum. Okay. Which says that the momentum of everything before is equal to the momentum of everything afterwards. Okay. So here we were figuring out what the energy was. Total energy is 1/2 mv naught squared. We can also look at what the momentum is beforehand. Okay. So beforehand, so momentum is, they call it the sum of mvs. So you do the mass times the velocity for momentum. Here, this has no velocity, so that's gonna be 0. And this is gonna have velocity. It has v, and it's in the left-hand direction. So we're gonna call this negative. So I'm gonna say this is cool. Momentum here is negative mv naught. All right. Now when they're stuck together, okay, they're going to move together at a new velocity. We're going to call this v1, all right? And we can look to calculate what the momentum of these two things would be, okay? So here, right, now that they're moving together, this block is moving with a velocity of v1. So the momentum will be negative mv1. This one will also be negative mv1 because they're both moving with the velocity v1 to the left. Sometimes this also gets simplified as this. We would say it's like m plus m, like the total mass is one thing, and they're all moving at v1 to the left. Okay. So that's momentum here. And then we could also, again, calculate all the energies. So kinetic energy is now going to be, we're going to treat this as one object together. This is 1/2 times 2m. And we're going to say this is v1 squared. Again, there's no potential energy because the height is still 0. And there's also no spring energy yet because the spring has not moved. It's right when they hit each other. Okay? So then the final point here, right? This is when the two blocks have been moving together, compressing the spring, and eventually the spring has slowed them down enough that the blocks are still. And so if we look at the kinetic energy of the blocks now, this is going to be 0 because the velocity is now 0. The potential energy, still 0 because there's no change in the height. But the spring energy is going to change. And this spring energy, let's remember from before, spring energy is 1/2 kx squared. So that's going to be equal to 1/2 k, and here we can use delta x squared. All right. So we have our energies for all the cases here, right? So the important thing now is to set them all equal to each other. Because what we know is that the total energy here in situation 2 is equal to the same as the total energy here in situation 1, which is equal to the same as the total energy here in situation 3. And so for this, right, situation 1, that's 1/2 mv naught squared is equal to 1/2 times 2m, so the 2's cancel. So that's m v1 squared, which is also going to be equal to 1/2 k delta x squared. Okay? So, if we wanted to figure out the maximum amount that this spring is going to compress, we just need to know either this or this. Either one works. Okay? So, in this case, we can figure out V1 using our conservation of momentum here between situation 1 and situation 2. Because what we know is that these momentums must also be equal to each other. So, for instance, negative m v naught, momentum from situation 1, must equal the momentum from situation 2, which was negative 2m v1. So that means that v1 is equal to negative m v naught over negative 2, which is equal to, what's that? Actually, these m's cancel. Oh, that's nice. Okay, these go away. Oh, so it's just equal to v naught over 2. Oh, so that's cool. So the velocity of these things together is now half the velocity of what the first block was at the beginning. So solving for this, we can now plug this in for v1. So we get m v naught squared over 4 is equal to 1/2 k delta x squared. And so, what is that? If we want to solve here for the compression, delta x, okay, we can multiply both sides by 2. So that's going to get rid of this. And then multiplying by 2, this becomes a 2. So that becomes m v naught squared. And then dividing by k is delta x squared. And so delta x is equal to the square root, was equal to v naught, the square root of m over k. Over 2k. Yeah. Over 2k? Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's over 2k. Yeah, good. Yeah, good catch there, Marcus. Yeah. So this is the way you could calculate how much the spring compresses with the initial velocity. The important thing to realize here is that it's all about transfers of energy. So you have a lot of energy in kinetic, right? When this thing is moving by itself, that has to be the same amount of kinetic energy once they're moving together, okay? And then that kinetic energy eventually goes to 0 and transfers into spring potential energy once they've compressed the spring the most. So once the spring has slowed it down the most. So yeah, that's the way to calculate that. That's cool. The other thing they talk about is, like, if the first block bounces off the second block, will the spring be compressed more or less than before? Okay. So if this first block, right, instead of sticking to it, decides that it actually just wants to move. Let's say like it bounces off. Can you just use the equation from 1 and 3? Yes, you can, but the reason why I wanted to show is this assumes that they're sticking together. They could also bounce off from each other, all right? And so in that case, this situation too changes. So now, you're right, I didn't actually really need to draw this one. I think maybe... No, I like the in-between step, though, because you have to show that they stick and they move together, or the other option is that this one bounces off. And now, the velocities would be different, okay? Because this would be moving away at a new velocity that's slower than what it was when they were stuck together. Yeah. So what happens is, if this thing bounces off instead of sticking to it, then less momentum is transferred to this block. So this block will not compress as much because it's not going to have as much velocity pushing it into the spring. And we could show that mathematically, but yeah, I'd be out of time to show that. Anyways. Yeah, there are two different situations that can happen. Maybe next time I would show the two situations straight up and then show how that changes things. Yeah. Okay, cool. Does that make sense, Jamarcus? A little bit? It's tough. They want me to speed run through this in 10 minutes. I really need like 30 minutes to show everything. Yeah, you think so? Okay, cool. All right, I appreciate at least going through it. That's good. Is there anything you would have you think you would have liked for me to explain better? I was also going very fast. I don't like this 10 minute like limit they have. This is a pretty complicated topic to teach in 10 minutes. Because you have, not only do you have conservation of energy, but then you also have conservation of momentum. Yeah. If it bounces off the second block. Yeah, and they're the same mass, too. Not really anything different. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Great. Thanks, Jamarcus. Oh, it looks like Penn Center is starting his abstract algebra course. Nice. Yeah, shout out to... Can I shout out Penn Center? Does that work? Penn Center? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Penn Center's doing his abstract algebra course. So yeah, check him out if you want to go learn some abstract algebra. All right, but cool. Let's do some homework questions. We got a lot of screenshots today. All right, first up is Ace. I like this. This is a good question, Ace. Okay. So this says, an artillery cannon can launch munitions at 1,067 meters per second. Wow. That's a fast cannon. The artillery is launching on a level ground towards a target that's... Oh, yep, let's draw pictures. I love pictures. Here we go. Okay. Determine the angle of the launch. So we don't know theta. But we do know that the target... is what, 2.7 kilometers away. Okay, so this is 2.7 kilometers. And then this is like the launch. And it's gonna hit something here. Okay, cool. Alright. And then we know here, right, this V is equal to 1067 meters per second. What's up, Equity? Good to see you. Okay, Ace, here's my question. Are you allowed to use the range equation for this? Because there's a simple way to do this. So here's the thing. He says, so here's the thing. Do you get an equation sheet? We didn't learn it. Okay, that's fine. But I did use it. Yeah. So yeah, the easy way is there's an equation, but also Ace, that range equation only works when the height of where you're shooting and the height of where you need to hit is the same. If the heights are different, like let's say for instance you're trying to hit something up here, you can't use that equation. It doesn't work. So I like to learn things not like from first principles, but you can kind of see where the range equation comes from. So I'll show you it. Again, break things up into components. Yeah, because your teacher could put different heights and then you get screwed. Right? Yeah. Okay. So let's break this up. We know this is v sine theta. We know this is v cosine theta, right? Just breaking the velocity in x and y. And then we're going to use equations in the x and y direction to figure stuff out. Okay. There's the x direction. There's the y direction. So what we know, right, is the distance it needs to cover in the x. So we're going to use this equation, right? So delta x is equal to v naught x times t plus 1/2 at squared. There's no acceleration in the x direction, so that goes away. Right? Things move at constant velocity in the x direction. And I know the distance it needs to travel is 2.7 kilometers. So I'm going to say 2,700. Also, make sure you do everything in meters. Don't get tripped up. 2,700 meters is equal to v naught x, so that's going to be v cosine theta times the time. All right? Two things we don't know here, right? I don't know theta, and I don't know the time. I only have one equation. So if I have two unknowns, I need at least two equations, all right? Which we're going to use this with the y one, all right? I know that delta y has to equal 0, right? So the change in y from where it starts to where it finishes, that's 0. And so that is going to be equal to v naught y times t plus 1/2 at squared, all right? So we know that, right? So that 0 is equal to v sine theta times t. And then 1/2 a, so I'm going to say minus 4.9. You'll get in the habit of this. Anytime you see like 1/2 times g, it's just minus 4.9. And then this is t squared, okay? So then here's a cool thing. Watch this, watch this. Okay. So this, I can move over, right? So I have 4.9 t squared is equal to v sine theta t. I can cancel out one of the t's, right? That goes away. That goes away. And then I can solve for t. So I get t is equal to v sine theta over 4.9. Good so far? What's up, Sensation?
The only tea I need is Yorkshire tea.
I do need some Yorkshire tea. And some clotted cream and a scone, dude. That's what I fucking need, dude. Any one of those.
Pronounced scone.
Scone! Scone, me boy!
Fucking scone.
It's scones. I know, it's so American. Alright, Ace. You take the tea, plug it in here, watch what happens. You'll see, there's some cool shit. So 2,700 is equal to v cosine theta, and then times... I feel like one of the t's was supposed to go away. No? Okay, fine. Times v sine theta all over 4.9. Okay. And then I think there's an identity for cosine theta, sine theta. 2,700, right? V cosine theta times t. Cool. 0 equals v sine theta minus that. Okay, 4.9. Cool. What am I messing up? No, it's okay. Okay. No, but I'm showing where the range equation comes from. And I think it's from this identity. Because isn't it like sine 2 theta? Yeah. Yeah, okay, look at this. Yeah, so sine 2 theta is 2 sine x cosine x. That's the identity I'm looking for. Okay. Right, go away, Olaf. All right. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Watch this. So, sine of 2 theta. This is why it's good to remember your trig. Gotta remember your trig. Is equal to 2 cosine theta sine theta. So watch, if I pull the 2 over. You see how this is the same thing as this? It is. What's up, Taco? So I'm going to substitute this whole thing in for here, okay? So now I have that 2700 is equal to V sine 2 theta all over 2 times 4.9 is just going to be 9.8. We got our 9.8 back. Okay. And I think this is the range equation. Tell me, I think this is, right? Is it V sine 2 theta over G? Yeah. That's where it comes from. It comes from doing this. Just note, for instance, that, again, if the change in the height wasn't 0, so if it wasn't starting and finishing at the same height, this would have to be a number, and then solving for t gets tricky, right? Because then this becomes a quadratic. Yeah. Because this is a number. You can't do this nice canceling t. It doesn't work. Because you'd have another number. Like, I was able to just, like, move this over because it's just a 0. But if there wasn't, right, then I got a quadratic to solve for t. Kind of sucks. Yeah, when dy is the same on both sides. When y is the same on both sides. What's up, Nick? Nick says it's one of his last times with us. I'm really sad, Nick. What? Where are you going, Nick? Dude, what's happening, dude? Where are you going, bro? Tell us.
Gone.
You're not going gone, dude. I mean, you did have a time where you weren't in the server for like a year, but then you came back. So I was glad, you know. That's why. That's why we joke so much. That's why we joke about the if your name is Nick, I know you're gonna be back, because you always say you're leaving, but then you always come back. I'm glad you do come back. You know, I'm not knocking it. It's just funny. Where are you going? You don't have a phone? What do you mean? You don't, like, what's going on?
No idea.
Okay. All right. Well, if you ever want to, like, tell me privately, like, why you won't have access to a phone forever, you can let me know. I'm just curious.
Oh, the phone? There is no phone. It's broken.
Okay. Why don't you get a new phone?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have other phones, but...
Okay, get those other phones. Go install Discord.
It's already on there.
I know it is. I know. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. No.
No.
He's coming back. All right.
I hope. I don't know.
You will. Don't worry. Yeah. We'll talk. One sec. I gotta run through a lot of fucking questions today in like an hour.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. No, you're good. No, I always appreciate you coming by. Always say hi. All right, Ace. So I get to this step. In order to solve for theta, you have to take the inverse sine of both sides. All right. And in doing that, this leaves a 2 theta. Okay. Oh, I like the heart. Thanks, Nick. So we're going to do sine -1. This is 2700 times 9.8 divided by 1067. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Domain. Why do we have a domain error? Oh, whoa. Yo, something's wrong here. Yeah, because this is now bigger. This is bigger than 1. No, maybe I messed up. No. One sec. Okay, wait. You have to isolate for V. No, we already have V. V is 1067. We're trying to solve for theta. Yeah, we're trying to solve for this. Which, let me see. Is something wrong? This may be where it's, like, not possible. One sec. Range, equation, physics. Let me just make sure I got it right. Oh, it's V0 squared. Where did I lose a V0 squared? Oh, yep. Mistake. This V and this V needs to be V squared. This is V squared. This is V squared. Yeah, the issue is we were trying to take the arc sine of something that was greater than 1. You can't do that.
No.
Can't do it. Because sine will never get you something greater than 1. Yeah. Okay. So, my bad. Well, it's a good thing we got an error. So we got to square this. Okay. All right, cool. So, is this in radians? What's in degrees? 2,700 times 9.8. Yeah, good over that. Okay, cool. All right. And then we divide that by 2. That's very, very small. I don't believe that. Does theta equal 0.67 degrees? That's like basically vertical. I don't believe that. Sorry, what? What's the answer for this? Pretty sure I had the range equation right. Because I think we basically derived the range equation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious. That just seems like such a low value. But, I mean, V0 is big. V0's 1067. And the range is only 2700. So, yeah, this is going to be a very small angle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's 0.67 degrees. That's really tiny. We got 12 plane. Okay, Sam. Okay, cool. All right, good. And 1 sec. I'm going to pull this next question in. No, that's close to the horizontal, Jamarcus. That theta is always close to is measured from the horizontal.
Hello.
What's up, Ethan?
Yeah, I have some time to talk to you. No work today? No. Got my schoolwork to do? Just to study?
That's nice. Good. Good.
Hey,
So
after we're
What's
done
up?
with this question, can you help me with sending? That's okay?
Yes. Let me help 12th because he says he has to go to dinner soon. So let me do 12th. Right. I'm right. Cool. Awesome. Yes. Great. Yeah. 1 sec. Let me go. Can you do mine after his? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Ethan, can you wait a bit? Sorry, I have a lot of questions I got to do today. I got a lot. Okay. Let's run. All right. 12th. Okay. Yes. And then equity. I'll do yours. I have yours loaded. Equity. Okay. So I have this. You can wait. Thanks, Ethan. All right. They're saying, okay, you need to simplify this. All right. So the issue here, right? Let's remember when you're adding fractions together, what do they need to have? They need something to be the same. Common denominator. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. These do not have the same common denominator right now, right? Okay. One way to get the same common denominator would be to multiply each denominator by the other one. So, for instance, if I was doing like 3/5, you're good. Minus like, I don't know, 2/7. One way is to take this, so multiply by 7 over 7 on one side, and multiply this one by this. So that would be 5 over 5, okay? Because then they're guaranteed to have the same denominator, right? That would be nice. The issue with this, right, is that if I try to take this whole thing and multiply it by this, and then take this whole thing and multiply it by this gets, like, really messy.
No.
Don't want to do that, yeah. What I do want to do is maybe notice that these are trinomials that can be factored. Good. Excellent. You can factor them. Okay, yeah. So this one can be factored. Wait, you say x minus 4, x plus 2. I don't know about that one. Wait, where are you getting x minus 4, x plus 2? You need multiplies to 20. Multiplies to 20 adds it to -9. I think that's -4, -5. So this is x minus 4, x minus 5. You're good. Okay. This is also 3 and 4. I think it's -3, -4. So -3 times -4 is positive 12. -3 minus 4 is -7. Okay. So that's going to say plus 2x over x minus 3, x minus 4. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Equity. Good. Awesome. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing. These denominators are now closer to being common, right? Because they both have this. So, yes, exactly. So, all this one is missing is an x minus 3. So, I'm going to multiply by x minus 3 on the top and bottom of this one. And then this one is missing an x minus 5. Because now it has the x minus 3. and it has the x minus 4. So this one's going to get multiplied through by, yeah, let's do x minus 5 over x minus 5. Okay, cool. Now they have the same denominator. Let's multiply through. So I got negative 3x plus 9. That's this. And then this is going to be plus 2x squared minus 10x. Okay. And then this is all over x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 5. This is technically correct, but we want to make it simpler. So you can combine like terms here. That's going to be 2x squared minus 13x, right? Minus 3x minus 10x minus 13x plus 9 all over x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 5. This looks good. There's one other thing you can do, 12th, though. You can look to see if this will factor. Okay? So I like to do this. I'm like 18... And let's see, but I don't think that does factor. Does it factor equity though? Does this one factor? What are factors of 18 that add up to negative 13? I don't think there are. You got 3 and 6, 2 and 9. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is done. Okay. So this is it, and yeah, equity's right. Then you have to state the restrictions. So x cannot equal 3, x cannot equal 4, x cannot equal 5. If this had somehow, like, factored into something, let's say, like, this turned into some shit and there's also an x minus 5 here, these would cancel out. But as it stands, you can't reduce this. You can't factor this anymore. So, yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. Good job.
Mate, have you drank your coffee yet?
What's up?
I said, have you drank your coffee yet?
Bro, I've been, like, fucking on a roll. Well, I see so many questions, and I do have to leave after, like, an hour here. So, yeah, I'm just like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I am going really fast. I know. I appreciate people calling me out on it. I'll try and slow down once I know I have less questions to do.
No, it wasn't that. You asked if there was a common factor of 13. Minus 13.
Yeah.
13 is a prime number.
Oh, no. Factor of 18. Factors of 18 that add up to 13. That's what I meant to say.
Maybe you did. Maybe I misheard.
No, I probably misspoke. I'm speaking like 5,000 words per minute. Also because at the beginning of this stream, I was going through like a mock interview thing with Jamarcus, which is I have to teach this concept, the whole concept of like blocks hitting springs and like bouncing off in 10 minutes. It's so fast. This is not something that can be taught in 10 minutes, but I tried to do it in 10 minutes. I don't know if I should just tell the interview people, like, fuck off, like, it can't be taught in 10 minutes, and I'm going to teach as much as I can in 10 minutes, or if I just really try to run through it in 10 minutes. Because I don't think it can be taught well in 10 minutes. But
Maybe
okay.
That's a trick.
Maybe that's a trick. Yeah, maybe that's a trick question, you know? Could be.
Can't be done
Alright.
in 10 minutes. It's too expansive.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. All right, we're writing a poem. Equity's question is writing a poem. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Here, Sensation. You're the English guy. You want to help us? Let's help Equity write a poem. You want to help Equity write a poem with us? Let's do it.
Communicate and talk it out when problems arise.
Rise. When you are mad, don't use violence. Oh, well, Noise doesn't know about this one. When you are mad, they should use strategies to calm themselves down. You should not vape. Sensation, you want to write about you?
I think
Right,
vaping's the only thing that stops me from stowing people's heads into it. Actually.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, you should not vape. Okay, cool. People should know that knowledge is valuable. Okay, wait, so we have to write about any one of these? Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Jamarcus. Good luck with your SAT on Saturday, dude.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hope you crush it, man. Okay. Okay, so what are the requirements here, Equity? It's why, like, English is so open-ended. Like, how long does this poem have to be? Minimum of 10 lines. Okay, does it have to rhyme? Because I think of like poems that have to rhyme or something. With at least 2 literary devices. Okay. All right.
That's very American.
I know, right?
Literary
Literary devices. The best one's the third one. People should know. I like the strategies to calm themselves down. It don't gotta rhyme. Okay, cool. All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use ChatGPT because I think ChatGPT is great.
It doesn't have to rhyme.
Nah, it don't gotta rhyme. I know. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say, you are a high school student
Leave the
being
crack alone.
being. I'm actually so lost. It's okay. Well, here we're gonna ask ChatGPT for inspiration, and then we're gonna use it. Okay. You're a high school student being asked to write a poem that is at least 10 lines and uses 2 literary devices. Why is she making us write a fucking poem? I don't know, dude. Welcome to English classes. Yeah, they ask you to do a bunch of shit that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's an exercise. Yeah, could I write a poem off the top of my head? Not really. Because I'm not a poet. Although maybe I don't know it.
No.
Okay, sorry. And then we got to analyze our own poem. Yeah, this seems kind of weird. Okay, use at least 2 literary devices. The topic of the poem, or the main message. What's up, 1K? Good to see you. The main message of the poem is that... What did we say it was? When people are mad, they should use strategies to calm themselves down. When people are mad, they should use strategies to calm themselves down. Here are some ideas I would like to include in the poem. So then you do this. You say ideas. And then here we're just going to list out your ideas. Gay-ass class. Yeah, I agree, dude. We could use the utilities. What's that? I chose the bull most. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Go on a run. Go on a walk. Do meditation. Do breathing exercises. I feel like you're writing the same thing down twice. do meditation. Do breathing exercises. Like, go on a run, go for a walk are just 2 degrees of the same thing, right? Running is just slightly faster walking. And meditation is just slightly more involved breathing exercises. Okay. Please also include descriptions of which literary devices were used. Let's just see. Run it. Go ChatGPT. Write me a poem.
Going on a run would make you angry, though.
I don't know. It makes me actually calm down. Yeah, if I'm actually really pissed, I will go for a run. No, it chills you out. The endorphins are nice. Endorphins chill you out. If I was lifting weights would make me mad. Yeah, I'd get mad. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, look at this. Here we go. Wait, they use AI detector? Sure. Okay. Yeah, but it's a fucking poem. Okay, whatever. Use a humanizer. I love how dude, these kids have like anti AI getting caught AI stuff. They're too funny. Okay.
You can cheat with ChatGPT because you can just tell it to pretend that it's a high school student.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said pretend it's a high school student. Okay. So this is an inspiration, right? Yeah. Don't do it on a whole paper, but you can do it for like part of a poem. Like, watch this. So yeah, you guys have all your strategies, but here's a way. Like, yes, if you copy pasted the output from ChatGPT, you're probably going to get in trouble. I think you should use it as inspiration. So just use this and just like change it up with like words you would want to use. So I would say instead of like, I like this, when anger flares like fire it grows, you know, that's kind of fun. So like, you know, we want to say something about like getting hot, right? So here, when your temper is hot, like fire, it will grow. A storm of emotions inside your body that fiercely blows. I kind of like that. I think that's pretty cool. She said we read 4 poems and use those instead. All right, whatever. Your teacher's in the Stone Age. Okay. Because ChatGPT is analyzing like thousands of poems. Is what's it doing? Is what it is doing.
I think you've changed that from a simile to a metaphor. An analogy. Even.
Or, no, simile is something like this. Or a storm, or maybe it is a metaphor. Oh, because I didn't say like a storm of emotion. Oh, okay.
And what did it say?
Gold, use an illusion. What's an illusion?
To allude to something.
Well, what are we alluding to here? Is this an illusion?
No.
Sam says, how do AI detectors work? I actually don't know. That's a good question. How do AI detectors work?
Rainbow table, probably.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they look for patterns, you know, like a fingerprint of how stuff is. Yeah, I mean, I can tell when something's written by AI because it's usually like a little too fancy for the person that's writing it.
Florid prose.
They check for copyright? Well, none of this stuff is copyrighted.
Yeah,
they can check
AI,
for plagiarism.
Yeah. Don't plagiarize.
Yeah, don't plagiarize. Don't okay. Okay. But when you feel start rising, close your eyesing. Take a step.
When you feel the heat start rising. Choose some ice and
take a step back. Close your eyes. It's surprising how good a walk outside with a steady and do we have to capitalize the first word of every poem, or can I just do this because it's kind of like a run-on sentence? A good walk outside. I haven't gone to school in 4 days yet. I got a whole surprise awaiting me. Okay, steady pace. I kind of like that. Can bring you the peace you need in a gentle space. Okay. We'll chase the clouds, reveal the sun. I don't really know about this one. Okay. I don't like the word pounding. It's kind of weird. The forceful? Or nar. What's up, Nick? I don't know. Here, we'll say the quickest steps of an early, it's not weird at all, early morning run will chase the darkest clouds and reveal the brightest sun. Just remember to breathe in deep. Let tension be released and exhale slowly. Welcome the much needed peace. Alright, with meditation and and stillness, you can calm your mind to leave that pesky anger far, far behind. Okay, this sounds more human, right? I don't know. So, I feel like this is pretty cool. There you go, equity. Hopefully that helps you out. I mean, that's kind of a interesting assignment to do. But anyways, okay, cool. Good job, equity.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, you know, again, I don't think we should. I don't think we should fight AI. It's gonna happen, like whether we like it or not. So, I think the better thing to do is to embrace it in healthy ways. You know, again, use it as a tool. Don't use it to just do your homework. Use it to get you, you know, a third of the way there, or in this case, it was probably like halfway there, and then do the other half yourself. But, can we change the metaphor to a different literary device? Yeah, sure. Change it to whatever. I mean, you could make one of the things alliteration. Just change some of the words to make them like work out or something. All right. Let me do next thing. Sam's up. Then we got Smog. Smog, you got some fun mechanics questions for me, Smog? Looks like he does. Ooh, limit definition. This is fun. All right, let's see. You here, Sam? I'm gonna teach you. Meow. Okay, why can't I click on this? There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Find f prime of x using the limit definition for if f... Okay, so which limit definition do y'all use? Do y'all use this one? So f prime of x is equal to the limit as, I say, like, h approaches 0. F of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Are we cool with that one? There's one where it's like a approaches c or something. I don't like that one. This one's cool? Alright, awesome. Okay. Alright, this is f of x. So first thing you do, Sam, figure out what f of x plus h is. Alright? So if f of x... And this is a good little intro for you guys. Anytime you see like a function... Some people think this is f times x. Which,
No.
it's wrong. I know you see this in the parentheses. You're like, oh, they must be multiplying each other. This is a function. And what that tells us is that the input for our function here is x. So we're going to put in x. And then wherever we see x, whatever we put in here has to also go here. So if I do, for instance, f of 3, this has to become a 3. If I do like f of like, I don't know, like, in our case, right? Let's say it's like x plus h. Then anywhere it's x, this now becomes x plus h. Okay? Oh no, Noise is talking to his ex. Don't do that, Noise.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Anyways. Okay, so this is going to be the square root, and we're going to say x plus h plus 1, right? F of x is just going to be equal to the square root of x plus 1. And then h is whatever. All right? So let's try to do these. Okay. So now I have square root of x plus h plus 1 minus the square root of x plus 1 all over h, and this is the limit as h approaches 0. Now, if I were to take the limit right now, Sam, like let's say for instance I were to just like take h going to 0, this would become square root of x plus 1 minus the square root of x plus 1, which would be 0 over 0. Problem is, like, this is bad.
No.
You can't have 0 over 0. We don't know what that is yet. So we have to try to simplify something. Okay. Whenever I see square roots, Sam, especially if it's square roots that are like doing this, I like to multiply by the conjugate. Okay, so what the conjugate is I'm going to do this. I'm going to multiply this by the square root of x plus h plus 1 plus the square root of x plus 1. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. Plus the square root of x plus 1. Okay. You see how this is technically multiplying by 1? Right? Because it's the same thing on the top and the bottom. And then this does something cool here. All right. So if I ever have a minus b times a plus b, okay, do you know what happens when those two things multiply? It's kind of, there's a special trick. There's a rule for this thing. It's called something. It's called something cool. Difference of something. All right, a minus b. Good. Yes, a squared minus b squared. Yeah, very good. Yeah, you're good. You're good, dude. Yeah. So, yeah, a minus b times a plus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. That's valuable here, Sam, because that means if a is a square root thing and I square it, I'm going to get rid of the square root. Okay? So this is going to become x plus h plus 1 minus x plus 1. All over, unfortunately, this horrid mess of h, and then it's square root of x plus h plus 1 plus the square root of x plus 1. Okay? Now, the nice thing is, now I have some things I can combine here, right? Look, I have x minus x. Those things are going to cancel. Right? So this is going to go away. And then I have 1 minus 1. These are also going to go away. And all I'm left with is h. Okay, so now I have h divided by h square root of x plus h plus 1 plus square root of x plus 1. Okay? Which is nice, because now look what happens. Now the h's go away. Right? These cancel. And now we no longer have that problem of having a 0 on the bottom. Because now, if I take the limit as h approaches 0 of just 1 over whatever this is. Right? Now the h goes away. And we're just left with 1 over 2 times the square root of x plus 1. And that's your final answer. Do you see that, Sam? It's pretty cool trick. I'll save that for you too. Got it? Yeah, nice. Yeah, there are a bunch of different tricks you need to know for limits, especially when they're getting weird. And that's one of the tricks that's not, it's not intuitive. Like, you don't necessarily know that's what it's going to be. But, yeah, in general, if you have square root stuff, even if I had, like, for instance, like, I don't know, like, 3 minus the square root of 2 over, well, it's usually this. It's usually in the denominator. It's usually 5 over, like, 3 minus the square root of 2. The trick to get this to look nicer is to multiply the top and the bottom by the conjugate. So you say 3 plus the square root of 2. 3 plus the square root of 2. Because then this difference of squares ends up getting you 3 squared minus 2. Because it's the square root of 2 squared. But then that goes away. And then on the top, it's what? It's 15 plus 5 root 2. But this is nicer. This is called also, like, I think rationalizing denominators. But yeah. So yeah, use that as a trick, Sam. To, anytime you see square root stuff, do the conjugate. I'm trying to think other math tricks that happen. With limits. Factoring is usually a big one. It's usually factoring. Usually you're factoring something out of the top. But, yeah. Check it out. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Good job, Sam. All right, let's see if Smog's here for help. Smog, my boy. Oh, he's offline. What's up, Ethan? You want to say some stuff? You can talk right now, Smog. I got a little bit of time, and Smog hasn't shown up yet.
Okay, nice.
What's going on? What's going on with life, dog? What's cracking?
Life? Not doing good.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Yeah, school is just rigging on my scores here.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the teachers are being a little too. I feel like the
Tough.
teachers are grading these stuff a little rigged. Then.
Oh, they're being a little tough, I guess.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. And there was this math test I took. I just heard my score today. I knew I wouldn't do good.
How'd you do?
I hate teachers.
You're
But
done with
I got-
teachers, aren't you?
Yeah,
Hello?
thank God.
Ethan, what'd you get?
I literally
In college, though.
I got a literal 70.
Oh no,
No.
70.
This is the reason why I can't even depend on myself. It just makes me think, what am I gonna be in life?
No, it's okay. Don't
I
don't let one harsh teacher like ruin your aspirations for doing things in
But my
life.
teacher ain't harsh. It was my fault. I just didn't have enough time to study. I had
Oh,
3
okay.
tests on that day.
Oh, nah, bro.
Oh no, bro. Yeah, wait. How
Yeah,
did the rest of the class do?
They really,
How'd the rest of the class do?
only one person got like a 19.
Okay.
Bro, what? So you're good then? Like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's okay. One bad test grade isn't that bad. What's up, Noise? One bad test grade's not bad. You can always recover from it. And then maybe use this. Can you also ask your teacher, if you have 3 tests on the same day, usually you can tell a teacher that and they'll let you take it later. Like, you can say, hey, teacher, I have 3 tests this day. Would it be cool for me to, like, take it, like, tomorrow instead? Noise says he's doing bad. Check vectors ASAP.
I wouldn't.
I'm in the middle of streaming. Noise.
Okay, well,
okay.
To be honest, yeah, I guess I could do that. I'll try that next time if I get 3 tests in another
Yeah,
day.
if you have 3 tests on the same day, talk to your teacher, man, and tell them that,
Yeah.
like, you know, you know, if you explain your situation, teachers will help you out.
Okay. Well,
If
you want
they're
to know
nice.
something?
What's up?
So, so far, and I mean this in a playful way, this teacher
Playful
just
way.
likes to make me suffer.
She's making you suffer in a playful way? I don't know, that seems kind of weird.
Hey, yo.
I mean, like,
I don't know about that.
like it's.
I wish.
I don't know about I don't know what the AO is for, but the thing is like, it's like, my head hurts sometimes when I just to her lessons. So you want to know what I will do as payback?
Oh, okay. What's payback, dude?
Oh, no.
And I don't mean physically harming her.
Okay, good,
Of course,
thank
I
you.
wouldn't go.
Yes, we love this. No violence. No violence.
Hey,
No choosing
let me
noise.
finish, let me-
Okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna
Violence,
do?
is,
Payback.
and that is better.
Oh my god, stop. All right. What,
Yes.
Ethan, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Tell us.
So basically, this teacher sends us online copies of a textbook from Pages.
Okay.
And since I'm doing something with the formula, this teacher uploaded like a math textbook online that has questions on the topic. Of course, the screenshot is like one of them. But you want to know how many questions there are?
I don't know. Are there 5? 10? 15? 20?
Look at the question number. Ain't no way you just guessed that. Look at the question number.
Oh, what are you talking about? You're talking about this one right here? 54?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
there's more than
Oh, wait,
two-
whoa. This is a question in your class? This is a question in your class?
in the textbook, not specifically in the class. Maybe we'll
I don't
go
even
to
I don't
that,
even know what
but-
this says. Transpose the formula h1 over h2 equals this for theta. What does that even mean?
You have to do
Basically,
all of
change
them.
the subject of the formula for that. They want whatever that is to be the subject of the formula.
But which theta?
Yeah, see? And that's where it gets confusing right there.
Okay. Well, I think what they want you to do here. So
Oh, wait. I forgot.
I guess this is like h1 over h2. Yeah, what's up, Ethan?
Yeah, so when I was asking you how many questions there are literally, and I'm not kidding, literally 230 questions on that paper.
You don't have to do
God,
230
no.
questions. Yeah, no.
Nah. You know what no. Listen to me. You wanna
You
know what
don't
I'm gonna
gotta
do as payback? I'm
What are
gonna
you gonna
write
do
down
as
those
payback?
questions with my own blood, and then she is going to check them
Oh,
off.
no, don't use your
She
own
is
blood to
gonna
write
do-
math questions. Please don't do that.
Oh God,
No,
no.
I can't- I
I
can't-
mean, like,
I can't condone this.
I don't mean my own blood, like literally, but still, I'm
Oh,
gonna write
okay.
down all those questions, and she's going to check them. All right, she's going to learn that when if she misses me, we're about to get it back.
Okay, I think she's probably just gonna like skim through them and say you're right. I don't think she's actually gonna check all 200 of them. But yeah, please don't hurt
Yeah.
yourself.
No.
Do you have to do it all in one time, or?
Yeah, that's a little lot. That's a lot,
No,
Ethan.
I got all the time. I got all the time I need.
So wait, are they?
Yes,
Does this mean they want like theta 1 over theta 2 is equal to something? Is that what they
I
want?
think they just want it.
But there are 2 thetas. Like, which theta do I use?
I think it's just the fourth one.
There's a 4th one?
But
There's
yes.
a 4th one.
Where?
The first one. I said the first one.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I think they want this, dude. I think they want, because this is showing a ratio. This is showing how H1 is related to H2. Like, for instance, if H1 here, Ethan, we're gonna teach you something. If H1 over H2, let's say was equal to 5 over 3, what does that tell you about H1 and H2? Like relative. Okay. So look what happens if you cross multiply them. You get 3H1 is equal to 5H2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or here we could actually let me make this easier. Sorry, I'm doing something dumb here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's say this is equal to 2, okay, which is the same thing as 2 over 1. All right.
All right.
If I cross multiply this, right? Do you see how H1 is equal to 2H2? If I do that times
I see.
and that times that, okay. That means every H1 is twice the amount that H2 is. It's a ratio. Do you see that?
Wait, say that again?
So every H1 is 2 times what H2 is. So for instance, if H2 were equal to 6, what would H1 be
H1
equal
will be
to?
12.
There you go.
12?
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So when they write things out like this, Ethan, they're describing what a ratio is between 2 different numbers. They're saying H1 over H2
So
is like 2 to 1.
Do you think that they would want theta 1 over theta 2?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, I think because I think that's what they're showing is like what the ratio is between different thetas. Yeah.
So, but what can you do the two variations? One where you do both thetas and one where you just do theta 1? Because
Yeah.
there is literally like no theta 2 in it, so that can't be.
I know, but that's what I think they're doing. Well, are there more things on this page like that? Is there more part of this homework that like could make more sense to me?
If you're going to look at
transpose me.
the
Yeah, that's a
Listen to
little bit
me.
much.
If
What's
you-
up?
if you're going to look at the entire page, just know that that is the entire thing. All right, there is
Okay.
literally more questions
All right.
just
That's
similar to
fine.
that.
Okay.
That's all about.
All right.
all it.
So, what I think you want to do here is you want to get theta 1 over theta 2. So the way to do that is to, again, take this, multiply it on the top, take this, multiply it on the bottom. All right? So what you end up getting is that H1 times M2 plus W2 divided by H2 M1 plus W1. That's all equal to theta 1 over theta 2.
Wait,
okay.
what did you do, bro?
Okay, okay, here's what I did. I'll show you the steps. So I multiplied this side by M2 plus W2 in parentheses, and I multiplied this side by M2 plus W2 in parentheses. As long as you multiply, as long as you multiply each side by the same thing, you're okay.
Yeah, but isn't that the distribution method right there? That's happening.
Well, I'm not distributing it yet. Well, I'm not distributing it in yet. I'm just multiplying it by a factor.
Okay.
Because look what happens. This is gonna cancel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna multiply the bottom on both sides by the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna multiply this on the bottom by M1 plus W1. And I'm going to multiply this side by M1 plus W1. Okay?
Okay.
That's also going to cancel these two, right? Right?
All right,
Top,
I see.
bottom. So now you're left with theta 1 over theta 2 is equal to this. M2W2H1 over M1W1H2.
All right, I see you.
I think that's it. I think that's all they want. If they want it just in terms of theta 1, Ethan, all you do is then multiply both sides by theta 2. Okay? Because then this goes away. And so then you have theta 1 is equal to all this.
Okay, I see. All right.
You see how it works?
I
Cool.
got it.
I don't know what the point of that question was, but it's cool. I'll send you the screenshot.
Yeah, I need that. But yes, Deltago, this is gonna be like a long journey for me. And even though I will still be feeling pain, I'll get little payback from my teacher.
Okay. We do like that. A little bit of feedback. Yeah, okay. Okay, dude.
Payback, I said. She's going to pay for making me hurt my head again. She's gonna pay for sure.
Yeah, but just be careful saying that too loudly. Like, don't tell your teachers that they're gonna pay for it because like you're gonna get someone called in on you. Like, it's okay if you want to like. I understand wanting revenge, and the way you're doing it is totally not harmful or anything, which is great. Just be careful saying that too loudly around other people, because they might not know what you mean.
Nah,
They
think
might
I'm
take it
gonna
out of
hurt
context.
her.
There we go. Nick is right. They may take it out of context.
They may think I'm just going to hurt the teacher. Nope.
Yes.
Nope, I'm not
Yeah.
hurting
Or
anyone.
yourself.
Yeah. Or yourself. Yeah. Yeah. When you said I'm gonna write it in my own blood, I was like, oh, no, don't do that.
When I said my blood, I meant like my own. Is gonna write this, okay? No
Yeah.
one else.
Okay. This question's a real pain in the ass, dude. What's going on here with this guy? Holy shit. Oh
Man,
my
I mean, like,
god.
I wish math was easy again.
What's up? Sorry.
I wish math was easy again. Because this
No.
constantly,
Then it would be boring.
I don't care. It's like this is a real thing for me. I swear that I literally almost failed the first test.
You'll be okay, dude. You'll be okay. You're gonna be fine.
Look,
Ethan.
there's just some there's even strengths and weaknesses that not even I can overcome.
Yeah, but that's all part of life, dude. Life's all about that.
Has there been anyone who has been able to conquer weaknesses?
Yeah, we all do. You conquered weakness already, dude, in your life. Like when you got better
Okay.
grades in your classes. That's
You're right.
We conquer
can-
weaknesses all the time, dude. Happens all the time.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
It's not. I didn't think of that as a weakness. I didn't think of that as a weakness.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's okay. You're all good, dude.
But yes, we all have the potential inside of us, and we just have to use it.
I like that. Yeah, we do.
Alright,
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, Ethan. That's cool. I appreciate that. What's Nick typing?
But there is another one that might give me a little more trouble. It's like, how do I say this? It's like when you have a variable and they're on both sides of the equation, and then when they ask you to make that variable the subject of the formula, it gets into some confusing stuff.
Do you have a screenshot you want to show me?
I do, but it's on my book.
Oh, go take a picture of it. 1K has a question. What's up, 1K? Thanks, 1K. 1K's got something submitted. Let's do 1K's question real quick. Yeah, fire, dude. All right, here we go. What's 1K? Oh my god, y'all with these high resolution images, dude. Chill. Like, I can see the pixels on your screen, dude. Like what?
Yo.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, it's very intensive for the server. When there's like
Okay, well, actually, I do.
no, you
I
can
just
take a
leveled
picture.
up.
Just leveled up what?
Up to 59 in the server with the fire emoji.
Oh, nice, dude. Fire, dude. Are you the highest level in our server? I think you are.
Yeah, 59 though.
Damn,
Maybe
dude.
60 next.
Wow.
Nice.
Last day, last level.
Let's do it. All right, you'll be back, dude. All right, what's up, 1K? Let's see. Tom had $131. Nice, dude. You're spending money on books, dude. Not money on ex-girlfriends. Don't do it. Don't do it, Noise. All right, Tom had $131. to spend on 6 books. After buying them, he had 7. I need to find out how to make 2 equations. That's cool. Okay. So I see numbers, right? They are linear equations. Yeah, linear equations means that there's just a variable x. And there's no, like, x squared or anything. That's what linear means. Linear means line. Like, lines are straight. Oh, thanks for the follow, Critical.
Nice.
That's dope, dude. Okay, so he had $131 to spend on 6 books. After buying them, he had $17 left. How much did each book cost? This is cool. So, all right, let's look at what we have. So he has $131. And then he buys books. Okay? And the amount of money he has left is then 17. Right? Pen tagged you. Yeah, I do know. Yeah, thanks, dude. What does he need me to come by and help out his stream? Is he asking for help in his stream? Or do you have a question on physics? What's up, Critical? Okay. Yeah, so 131 minus books is $17. Okay. And then for the books, right? Oh, it's my question. Oh, can you post a screenshot of it in our server, Critical? Are you part of our server? There's the Discord. And then if you want, there's a channel here. Oh, it's showing the wrong thing on Discord. Ugh, alright, never mind. Anyways, yeah, there's a channel called Help Screenshots where students just dump screenshots like this. And then I'll just go through it on the stream for you. If that helps you out.
Nice.
Okay, cool. You got a Spanish question? Interesting, Spanish. Wow, thanks for the follow, Nobella Poe. Okay. So $131 minus the amount you spend on books. And then the amount we spend on books, right? That's going to be the amount the books cost, which we're going to call X. It's always good to identify 1K, like the thing you're looking for. In this case, this is X. How much does each book cost? And then what am I missing here in the equation? What am I going to put? Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, fuck. That is E&M. All right, not terrible. Not terrible. I can do it. Why? No, not why. What's up, Ethan? You want to help him out with this one?
It's like, okay, hold on. Hey, Undertaker, I think I'm going a little crazy here. I thought I muted my mic.
Oh, it's okay. Wouldn't there be a variable for books and money? Yeah, but we already know the books, right? We already know that there's wait, they want 2 equations?
2 equations? Isn't it systems of equations?
Y for each dollar, X for the books. Okay, all right, I see. All right. I think this is what they want. One sec. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's do, okay, Y is equal to the amount, let's say amount of money left. Okay. And X is equal to the cost per book. Okay. Technically there's another variable. Cuz I have to know how many books I'm buying. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like this. No. It's Y is the amount of money left and X is the number of books. Number of books you buy. Okay. And so what we have here is, right, the amount of money left, Y, is equal to the amount of money you start with, which is 131. And then it's minus some number we don't know, right? The cost per book times the number of books you buy. So we say times X. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. And then what you know, right, is that when they buy 6 books, so we say when X is equal to 6, Y, the amount of money you have left, is 17. Okay? So I can plug those things in. And so let's figure that out. All right, so I have 17 is equal to 131 minus, I still don't know how much each book costs, but then I know that there are 6 of them. Times 6. There's supposed to be 2 equations? Well, there's not really 2 equations. There's really just 1 equation. Solve by elimination of substitution? This is only 1 equation. There's only really 1 unknown, which is how much the... So, okay. The only time that you have 2 equations with elimination and stuff are when there are 2 things you don't know. We only have 1 thing we don't know, which is how much each book costs. You need 2 things that are not known to write out 2 equations. Otherwise, it's the same fucking equation. Like, in order for there to be 2 different equations, I need 2 different things I don't know. If I'm looking for the same thing, it's not gonna make 2 different equations. Yeah. Is this the homework question you have, really? And they're asking you to write 2 equations for it? You can't. It's just 1. Yeah. Okay. But if you wanted to do this, right? 17 is equal to 131 minus 6 times whatever, question mark. My teacher just Googles up random shit and gives it to us. God damn it, dude. God damn it, you're a teacher. Okay, alright. Oh, you're good, Smog. Yeah, give me a second. Alright, so 131 minus 131. Okay, let's subtract these. I gotta help out the physics guy real quick after this, but then I'll do yours. And then if I have time, someone, I'll get to you. So 17 minus 131, right? That's going to be equal to negative 114. So I have negative 114 is equal to negative 6 times question mark. All right. So then I have to divide both sides by negative 6. And I get that question mark is equal to 19. Okay, so this is the cost per book. All right. So if you wanted to write this as an equation, this would be y is equal to 131 minus 19x. That's a linear equation that describes the amount of money you have left after buying X number of books. How I would have done this, not using X's and Y's, I would have just said this. I would have said 17 is equal to 131 minus 6x, and then you just solve for X. It's only a single equation that you have to do. And it's the same thing. Minus 131. Minus 131. Right? That's going to get you the same stuff. It gives you negative 114. Equals negative 6x. And so you get x is equal to 19. And so that's the answer. $19. Good? Cool. All right. Awesome.
Well done! Well done!
Here, I'll give you the screenshot, 1K. So you can have it. There you go. Ethan, did I give you credit for your... I didn't give you a bonk one yet. I should have given that to you. My bad. Sorry.
Well, speaking of which, I got the other question in.
I did a whole speed talk. I did do a whole speed talk. What's up? What's up, Ethan? Yeah, what's up, dude?
If you're looking to help screenshots, I sent the picture of the other one.
Okay. Let me help out Lost in Saga because he's new real quick. Is he still here?
All right.
What does a moment mean in physics? It can mean many things. We have magnetic moments. We have mechanics moments. Moments is usually called the torque. That's usually what we think about. This is a tricky one, though. Here, let's copy this in. Yeah, moment is usually torque. That's what I was starting to do on Smogs right here. Yeah. Says determine, what does it say? Determine the sum of the moments of inertia. So moments are usually written like this. So moment is equal to R cross F. Or the other way to write that is it's equal to R perpendicular times F, or R times F perpendicular. So what you always have to have a moment about like a rotation point. This vector up this way, this becomes R, and then this force is F. So the moment around A due to B would just be 8 kilonewtons times 3 meters. So force times this. what gets tricky is that these need to be perpendicular. That's why it's a cross product. If we remember so cross products like A cross B, the magnitude of that is equal to AB sine theta. So it's the perpendicular component of the force. So you can either say the perpendicular amount of the force to the radius or the perpendicular amount of radius to the force. This one is easy to calculate, but then this one gets tricky because like this is R and this is F. So there's like an angle in between the two. And so you have to do some stuff with the geometry to figure that out, Smog. And then also for this is going to fucking suck. So this is going to have some R. You're going to have to use trig to figure out the length of this. And then you have to use trig to figure out what the angle is between these two things. Wouldn't F2 be 0 since it's going down? Oh, you mean due to this? No. It would be if it was right here. If it was pointing straight down on top of the rotation point, the moment would be 0. The issue is that it's at an angle. Think about what happens. Let's say for instance that your rotation arm was here and the force was going straight down. This definitely provides a torque. I always like to this is a general strat for anyone in physics. If you see something you're like, shouldn't it be like this? Try to do it in the extreme case. Be like, okay, what happens if this thing like moves down and it's still pointing down? There's still definitely a torque. So, yeah, if I don't get time to get to your question, Smog, because I gotta run through some other people real quick. That's the way to do this one. Is that you need to get the R, you need to get the angle between the two, and then just do this. And then you gotta remember that, like, I think this is positive moments, and then this is negative moments. Or negative torque. The geometry is just gonna be a pain in the ass. This is like the question you gave to me. Where was it? Not this one. We did it earlier. Yeah. This one. Yeah, doing this was an absolute nightmare. I just hate all the geometry is just this is so annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like this actually fucking teaches you anything. It just makes you mad. Like I don't see any learning coming from it. I mean, it's just annoying. As opposed to Critical Thinking's question. Here, Critical, I'm gonna do your question. All right, because I like this one. This is cool. All right, an infinitely long insulation cylinder of radius r has a volume charge density that varies with the radius as this. Okay, where rho, a, b are positive constants. R is the distance from the axis of the cylinder.
Use Gauss's law. Nick put the baby voice on. Okay, fine. Use Gauss's law to determine the magnitude of the electric field at real distance. R is less than R is greater than R. Okay, cool. Awesome. Love it. Okay, let's do it. Nick wants chaos today. Okay, alright. It's not your last time. Stop saying it's your last time. You'll be back. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, I like
to draw things. Yeah, things are cool. Let's draw some shit. Okay, cool. Oh, no, and I need a circle. Okay. Circle. What? Just a regular circle, please? Thank you. Okay. Gauss's law. So, first thing when doing Gauss's law, critical, right, is to know which type of Gaussian shape I'm using, and that's dependent on what the geometry is of your charge distribution. This is a cylinder, so I'm gonna use a cylinder as my Gaussian shape. Do you know that why that is? Do you know why we're using a cylinder? Because it looks like a cylinder. Closed cylinder. Yeah, cool. Yeah. All right. Also, it's infinitely long. Yeah. If you have line charges, you use a cylinder, okay? If you have point charges, then you use a sphere, and then if you have like flat charges, you end up using a box. Okay. So, for here, the equation, right, is E dot dA is equal to Q enclosed over epsilon naught, right? And so let's do it for inside, I guess, right? Okay. So let's do it from here up to here. Okay. So what we're going to get is E, and then dA is going to be just 2 pi r. 2 pi r times the length that we're looking at, technically L, right? Yes. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Line charge is cylindrical, point charge is spherical, planar charges are boxes. They're boxes is what they are. They're cute little boxes. Boxes, yeah. Or they call it pillboxes, which is like no one uses a pillbox these days. And if anything, pillboxes are like cylindrical.
I still
what's
can
up?
do my question.
I'm doing someone else's question real quick. Because they haven't asked a
Okay.
question yet. If I have time, I'll get to
I'll
yours.
just leave the safety.
Okay, you're good. All right, 2 pi RL. So E 2 pi RL, okay, is equal to Q enclosed over epsilon naught. Now, here's the tricky thing, is that as I go out, right, as I go out a distance R, all right, I'm going to start enclosing more and more charge, okay? And to figure that out, right, we have to look at what this is called, like volume charge density. A, B. This should be an area charge, not a volume charge. I don't like that. Rho is usually a surface charge, not a volume charge. Or sorry, that's sigma. Wait. Okay, no, it's okay. I think I got it. Okay. Yeah, so the tricky thing here is the Q enclosed. So okay, let's say this is the center, right? And we're going to go out some distance R, all right? So Q enclosed is going to be equal to the volume charge density, which is rho, times the volume that is enclosed, okay? The issue is that this volume charge density is not constant. So as I go further out from the center, the amount of charge that's in like every little piece as we're going further out is changing. It's going, I want to say it's going down or something. So here we have that rho is equal to rho naught, and then that's A minus R over B. Okay. So if rho is constant, like if the amount of charge per unit volume was the same, I could just do this and we'd be done, right? And the volume here would just be 2 pi r times L. Happy. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't, because this charge density changes as we go further out. So this is a beautiful time to start integrating, okay? So what we're going to say is that dq, so we're going to say like the change in charge is equal to the charge density, right, which is rho A R minus B, times the volume, which is 2 pi L, and then times dr, okay? What's happening? Okay. Does this make sense so far, critical thinking, how I'm doing this? It's tricky. I know it's tricky, dude. Yeah. It does? Okay, good. I like that. All right. Yeah, because, like, this is, for instance, dr. Okay? All right. So if I want to integrate, right? So I can integrate dq, I can integrate this. I have to integrate this from 0 to whatever r is. Or we can say, yeah. Yeah, okay. R is a distance from the similar. Yeah, okay. So, kind of a mess. This is a messy integral. I can pull out the 2 pi L at least, right? So we have 2 pi L rho naught integral from 0 to r of a minus r over b dr. So that's going to be 2 pi L rho naught. And then that's going to be AR minus r squared over 2b, all from 0 to r, which is going to be 2 pi L rho naught, just AR minus r squared over 2b. Yeah, cool. Because the zeros will cancel these out. Right? You always put this in and then subtract it from putting this in, but putting in 0 doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. All right. So this is equal to Q enclosed as a function of R. Make sense so far? Critical? Yes? Okay, cool. All right. So then let's do our equation here, right? So we're going to have, right, E times 2 pi RL is equal to 1 over epsilon naught, and then Q enclosed is this. Okay. So I see some cool things happening here, right? The 2 pi's cancel. Goodbye. The L's are going to cancel, right? I should have made these, sorry, lowercase L's. Well, whatever. We'll just make this one the uppercase one. Okay. L's cancel. And so we're left with this, right? So, oh, and look at this. Do you see I have an R over here, right? And then I have R's in here. So these are going to drop. So I'm going to get E is equal to rho naught over epsilon naught. And then it's going to be A minus R over 2B. Do you see how I did that? Let me know if you want me to show the algebra steps for what happened there. Nice, aced. Keep the stream up. Yeah, I can show you. That's totally cool. Okay. So, so this gets me E times R is equal to 1 over epsilon naught, and then it's rho naught, and it's A R minus R squared over 2B. Okay. I can pull an R out of both things here, right? So that's E times R is equal to rho naught over epsilon naught R A minus R over B. And then these R's will cancel. So we're left with E is equal to rho naught over epsilon naught A minus R over B. Cool? Does that make sense? Cool. Okay. All right, so that's when R is less than big R. Okay, so when R is greater than big R, here's the nice thing. Once we're out here, greater than big R, now Q enclosed is constant, because as we go further and further away from the outside of the cylinder, we're not enclosing any more charge. The charge has already been enclosed, because that happened when we went all the way out here to big R. All right? So now, again, we have E times 2 pi RL, okay, is equal to Q enclosed, okay? But we're going to do Q enclosed when R is equal to big R. So it's not going to be it's not going to be a function of something that's changing. It's a function of the constant, which is the big R, because that's the outside of the cylinder. So that's equal to 2 pi L rho naught, and then that's A big R minus big R squared over 2B. Okay? So this is Q enclosed of R. Okay? So now, when I do this, right, over epsilon naught, L's cancel, 2 pi's cancel. This little r is not going to cancel with this big R. They're two different things. So this is going to be E is equal to 1 over r, rho naught over epsilon naught, and then it's a big R minus big R squared over 2b. Yeah. So then this should be, this is for r is greater than big R. And then this is for r is less than big R. I think so. I think that's it. And then this is all the work for it. Yeah. Does that make sense, the process? They do this also with, like, spheres. The typical one is they'll tell you, like, so the total is the small r, within is the big R. Wait. The total is the small... What do you mean the total is the small r? This is outside. Yeah. No. This one is when R is greater than big R. So this is for, like, outside. And then this one is for inside. So notice here that the electric field is getting more negative as you go further out. Here, the electric field just decreases. Like, it eventually goes to 0 because this is just going to get bigger and you're just dividing by a bigger number. The classic one they do is a sphere, is what they do. Yeah. So here, for instance, yeah, look, the charge enclosed is fixed. It's just equal to big R. Sorry, it's equal to the thing with big R's in it. Here, the charge approaches... The charge is increasing. Well, the magnitude's increasing. It's technically getting more negative, but the magnitude increases as R gets closer to big R. Yeah. This is a very weird function to do with this. They're saying the charge density is getting, like, more negative as you get further out. Which I don't know, it's just weird. When it's outside, that depends on the value of A and B, right? Because this whole thing could be negative. Do you see that? Like, this whole... Like, I don't know what this and this are. I see R minus R squared. I start thinking that's going to be a negative number. Because, you know, this R squared is bigger than R. But if B is much bigger than A, then it'll be positive. So, I don't... It depends on what A and B are. Because watch what happened. Let's say, for instance, big R is equal to 3. Let's say A equals 1, B equals 1. Just watch what happens, right? I get 3 minus 3 squared over 2, right? That's 3 minus 9 halves. That's equal to negative 1.5, right? But let's say we have R is equal to 3, A is equal to 6, and, I don't know, B equals 9. Now you would get 3, or no, so it's A times R. So you would get 6 times 3 minus 3 squared over 2 times 9. So this would be 18 minus 9 over 18. So this would be positive, right? This would be 17.5. Yeah. So I can't really say whether this whole thing will be positive or negative. But because this will be going up, 1 over R, as R gets really, really big, this will eventually go to 0. So if this is positive, it'll go from positive to 0, right? The electric field will do this. If this is negative, it'll go from being negative to 0. Because this modifier out here will try to, like, kill off whatever this is, whether it's positive or negative. It kills off the magnitude of it. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like this. I don't like what they said. This charge distribution equation is pretty shit. But okay, cool. Does that help you out? Lost in Saga, critical thinking. Yes. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Great. Good job. Here, I'm gonna drop the screenshot for you in the chat. Oh, I'm glad, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't really understand anything. And then he's like, ... before this. Because if you leave it like that, then I'm like, oh no. I didn't really teach you. But yeah, I'm glad it makes more sense now to you. Yeah. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, I'm glad Penn Center referred me to you. Yeah, if you ever need help with physics stuff, I have a PhD in physics. I teach a lot of physics. So please come by with physics questions. You just drop them in the Discord there, and we'll help you out. We'll get you sorted. Nice. Okay, cool. What's up, Ethan?
I just realized something.
What did you just realize?
I just realized at the end of the stream, you added something called 10 bond coins. And
I did. I did do a 10.
Peak. So you want to know something?
What's up, Laz? What's up, Ethan? What's up?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh damn, dude, he's buying the 10. Nice. Oh, I have to add. I haven't added the animation for the 10 though. Oh, okay. I need to add that.
Oh my gosh! I thought you had one already.
Yes. Nice, dude. 9,000. Yeah, it's critical. You can pose as many questions as you want. It's just depending how much time I have to go through them. I got another. Yeah, I'm close to that. Okay. Someone has a question. Someone, did you post your screenshot? Someone, you got to post a screenshot for me to answer a question. That's why the username is familiar. He is at Bree Stream. Oh, that's cool. Bree Stream? Who's Bree? You mean Brian? Like Brian? Like Penn Center Brian?
So,
okay.
Yes, have you
Oh, wow. He's got a lot of questions. Yeah, let me do yours real quick. Can you type it out? You can. I would prefer a screenshot, just because I have so many questions I gotta go through. If you type things, they get lost in the chat. Ethan, here, I'll do these real quick. P minus... and then I saw the ones critical you posted. MV squared over R equals MG.
Uh-huh. For M. And you
Brian.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, there is an M on both sides of the equation. Or both
That's fine.
sides on the
That's fine, dog. It's fine. I'll show you the strat.
And
I'll show you the strat. Well, you want to get all the stuff with the same variable on the same side. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add MV squared over R to both sides.
Wait, what?
I'll show you. I'm going to add this whole thing. I'm going to add this whole thing. I'm going to put it over here.
You're getting this confusing already. Why are you moving the M already from the left side to the right?
I'm not getting rid of it. I'm grouping them together.
Oh, alright then.
So I have P is equal to MG plus MV squared over R. Okay? Good so far?
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Now what I notice here is I have an M and I have an M. I have an M in both things. Do you know how to like factor this out?
Do you group them?
Yeah, let's group them, right?
Like M squared?
No. I'm just going to pull the M out of both. So I'm going to say M, right? Let's pull the M's out.
Distribution?
It's reverse. It's reverse distribution, but yes.
What? Reverse distribution? What?
Do you see how I pulled the M out of both things?
Yeah, you do.
Do you see if I were to distribute it, it would turn into the original thing? That's why I call it reverse distribution, because I'm like doing the reverse.
All right. So what now? You're still trying to make N the subject of the formula.
Yeah. Okay, because now I can just divide both sides by this.
Oh, word?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, this is just like a big variable. Like think of this thing as like an A. Just divide by A. Right.
Okay then. Let's see.
Yeah. So then you just get M is equal to P over G plus V squared over R, and you're done.
All right. So that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Is there really? Yeah, is there any real way to actually check and see if your answer's correct? Like, could you just substitute values just to make sure you get the same answer?
You could, but that fucking sucks, dude. Don't do it.
So you just mean to tell me I have to brute force this and hope
No, you're
I
not
wish
brute
I pray I
forcing
get
it. You're doing it correctly. If you really want to put in values, you can, man. But like, I don't know. That's a pain. Don't do it. You're fine. Trust in yourself, dude. Trust that this is correct, and you're good.
To be honest, yeah, I kind of trust myself at this point. Alright.
Okay.
Well,
Here, let me
I
help.
gotta
Let
go
me,
now.
you're good. Yeah, good. All right. Let me help out someone here. Someone says the question is, what is the equation of a line perpendicular to y equals 3x plus 1? Okay, so we have y, and then yeah, critical. I'll do yours next. So y is equal to 3x plus 1. And they're asking. Perpendicular. That's what perpendicular is. Okay, cool. Do you know how to do this, someone? Do you know how to do this? What's my first step? Y equals negative 1/3? Yeah, kind of. Always do algebraic manipulations first, plug in scalars later, don't make life difficult. I agree. You subtract 1 or make the equations opposite. So 1k is kind of on the right path. It's still wrong, though. Yeah, okay. We need to know, like, what are some properties about lines. So, we got okay, so what do we need for the equation? Oh, thanks, Zev. Zev's got a resub.
Nice.
Appreciate the Jeffy Bezos money, dude. Yeah, it's close. Okay. So lines have two things. Okay? They have a slope and what's called a y-intercept. Okay? Got two things. And that's what's seen when we do y is equal to mx plus b. Okay? Which thing's the slope? Which thing's the y-intercept? Blah, 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 blah. Wow, dude. Tier 1. Another sub? Did you give me 2 subs, dude? You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. How does that work? Wait, what? Oh, you started a hype train. Aw, thank you, Zev.
Nice.
Wow, hype train. 1 Amazon, 1 real. 1 actual sub for actual subs. The y-intercept is 1. The slope is 3. Yes, good. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. This thing is the slope. And then this thing is the y-intercept. Okay. So, yes. Here, this is the slope. This is the y-intercept. Wow! Thanks, Ed!
Nice.
I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. Yeah, here you go. Like, now it's at level 2. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. So, oh, I need an actual straight line here. All right. No, don't. You're never distracting me with the donations. I love the donations. Thank you, man. Okay, so this line, for instance, 3x plus 1, is going to look something like this, right? It's got a y-intercept at 1. I take it back. Yeah, he's like, just distract. I apologize for nothing. Don't. Never. Be unapologetically you. All right, yeah. This is what the line looks like, right? Okay. And then we need the line of something perpendicular to it, okay? So perpendicular would be this. This is called, like, the perpendicular line. All right. there are two properties to this, right? So let's say, for instance, that this slope is equal to 3. Do you know what the slope of the perpendicular line is equal to? I lent you my Fortnite account. You did. Good. Yes, negative 1/3. Right, good. It's what we call the opposite reciprocal. Or the inverse. The negative reciprocal, right? So instead of 3/1, it's negative 1/3. Yeah, good. All right, awesome. Okay. So the perpendicular line is going to be y is equal to negative 1/3 x plus b. Now, this is where we actually get some freedom here. Your question was just find the equation of the line perpendicular. Usually it's the line perpendicular that passes through another point. Because you see how there's like infinite number of lines here that are perpendicular to the red line? What determines which line it is this. Okay? So, for instance, we could have said that, what's the equation of the line perpendicular? And we could have said, through, I don't know, like 6, 2. Right? So let's say we want the line perpendicular here, but I also want it to go through this point. Or here. Let's say it's this point. So let's say this is like 6, 2. Okay. How would I figure out the rest of my equation of my line? Because I need another thing, right? I need b here. It's a month 3. Brings a tear to my eye. What? Oh. Yeah, sub and values. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just plug the values in. Good. Yes. 3. Close. The y value is 2. You'd say 2 is equal to negative 1/3 times 6 plus b. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cool. So that gets me 2 is equal to... Oh, what is this? Negative 2 plus b? Is that right? Am I doing that right? Oh, yeah, cool. Okay. So then b is equal to 4. Right. So now our new equation would be y is equal to negative 1/3 x plus 4. And you're done. Good job.
Well done! Well done!
You're welcome. Nice, dude. Yeah, send me what gift card you want for tier 1. I'll get it to you today. Alright, cool. Let's see. I got time for a couple more questions. Lost in Saga's got some fun stuff. Oh my god, dude, what? Alright, nice. Good night, dude. Good night. Gold! What's up, dude? Yeah, Zed's really nice. He got all the badges for you guys. Want to take all my bond coins away? No. They're still yours. What's your question? What's your question, Zev? As a donor, you get priority. What's your question? What is Gold Life? Gold Life is a lifestyle, dude. Wow, dude. And give me like 20 bucks or something? Wow, Hype Train success, dude. We hit level 2, dude. That's very cool. We got the level 2. I forgot that this is how we got the general and specific equations in DiffyQ. We need more time for the answer. A lifetime, perhaps. Yes. Dude, so I got the Hype Train emote? That's so cool, dude. Yay, look at that. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, let's try to do this one for you, Saga. So this actually blends together a couple things. It blends together mechanics and E&M. Okay. So whenever I see stuff like this, I like to draw force diagrams. Oop, this is way too big. So this is going to be mg pointing down, which we then know is going to have 2 components, right? So it's going to have the part pulling it down. So this is always theta, right, too? So you have mg sine theta is equal to, like, the force pulling it down. And mg cosine theta is equal to the normal force. Right? This is the amount of force that, like, pulls it this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do a gaming thing with Zev over the weekend for Fortnite or something. That'd be fun. Okay. Find the expression for the magnitude of the electric field that enables the block to remain at rest. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Do you see how they say the electric field is applied parallel to the incline? I thought they were going to do this. I thought they were going to say the E field is pointing this way. And that would suck. Because then I have to do more angles. But they told me that the E field's parallel to the plane. That's awesome, dude. We love that.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. All right. So this is the E field, right? And we know the force from an electric field, right? F is equal to QE, right? And so I just need to have that electric force on the block to balance out the gravitational force trying to pull it down. So I'm just saying, cool. QE is equal to mg sine theta, right? Okay. So that's not too bad. Yeah, so then, okay. E is equal to mg sine theta all over Q. Does that make sense, Critical? Take all 55, give you 20 bucks? No. You'll be back, Nick. I know you're back. Okay, cool. All right. All right, this is where it gets a little... Yeah, what's the question, Critical? Yeah, whatever your question is. What's up? M is the flux? No, M is the mass. M is the mass. See how it says mass M? Yeah, this is a kinematics question. This is mechanics, really. Because electric field is going through... Well, the electric field exerts a force on anything with a charge Q. That's this. That has nothing to do with flux. I guess... no. No, it's just this. Yeah. Yeah, force in the electric field doesn't really care. Okay. Where they get mean, though, is... now they give us values for M, Q, and theta. Oh, okay. Magnitude and direction of the electric field. Oh, okay. Well, all right, that's easy, dude, right? You just plug in values for M, G, and Q, and theta. And that's going to give you E. And then the angle is the same angle. It's 35 degrees, right? Because that's how we solve this. We solve this with the electric field pointing in the same direction or the same angle as the incline. Okay? You can plug in numbers. You literally just plug this in. Although I think you need to convert this to kilograms. And then this is microcoulombs. So really it's 5.4 times 10 to the minus 3. And then it's times 9.8 times the sine of 35 degrees. And then it's all over 9 times 10 to the minus. Micro is 6, right? Yeah. So I can show you real quick on the calculator. Let's see if we get the right value. So 5.4 e the minus 3 times 9.8 times the sine of 35 divided by 9 e to the negative 6. So yeah, that's 3372. And then that value is in newtons per coulomb. If you ever get confused like what the units are, Critical, just look at the equations. Do you see how E is equal to F over Q? F is measured in newtons, Q is measured in coulombs. That's how you can always... So equals that at 35 degrees. Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. Not a bad one. Yeah, that one was cake. Is Smog still here? Smog, are you still here? If you're still here in the Twitch, just let me know. Otherwise, let me speed run through this one. Okay, 3 objects of equal mass are located at 3 corners of squares, blah, 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 blah. Find the magnitude and direction of the gravitational field at the 4th corner. Do these objects. Oh. Okay. So, this one's going to pull it this way. This one's going to pull it this way. This one's going to pull it this way, I guess. Yeah, right. This is just doing this, right? F is equal to big G. M1. M2 over R squared. Wait, don't you need... Wait, you need a mass of the other thing. I don't know what the magnitude of the gravitational field is. Unless I know what the mass of the thing at the origin is, critical, right? Like, gravitational force requires there to be 2 things. You need 2 things to be interacting with each other. Unless they want, like, the force per unit mass. They could do that, right? Could just get rid of one of these. Do you know if that's the case, critical? It's interesting that you went from an E&M question to this. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay. So this is L, this is L. Okay, so do all the components, right? So the first one is you have G, GM over L squared, and that's in the Y hat direction, right? That's from this.
Nice.
Then you have plus G. Oh, thanks for the follow, Musa. And then we have G little m over L squared in the X hat direction. That's from this one. This one has a little bit of both, okay? So this has a magnitude. So the magnitude of this is equal to GM over, and then it's going to be, was that square root of 2L? Square root of 2 times L. Right? Because this, if this is distance L, this is distance L, then this is the distance square root of 2 times L. 1 square root of 2? Okay. But then that has components, right? So, and since it's a square, this is 45 degrees. So the component in this direction is this cosine of 45 degrees, x hat, plus GM over square root of 2L sine of 45 degrees in the y hat direction. And then it turns out, right? Cosine of 45. If you remember your trig, do it. Square root of 2 over 2. So these will cancel. So you end up getting GM over 2L. Oh, it's squared though. Fuck. My bad. One sec. Sorry, it's this squared. Okay. Things are gonna change a little bit. Sorry, I wanted things to cancel out nicely. It's been really nice. Wow. Wow, more subs! Thank you, Zab.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it's funny. Okay, alright. Alright, so then this is going to be GM over 2L squared, square root of 2 over 2 in the x hat direction, plus GM 2L squared, square root of 2 over 2 in the y hat direction. Yeah, thanks for all the subs. That means you get to watch the stream without ads, which is actually like really, really useful because some kids are like trying to learn and then the fucking Twitch ads run.
No.
I don't like them. But they force me to run the ads. I try to turn the ads off, but they won't let me. Yes. Love you. Thank you, dude. Love you, bro. You're not a mod? I mean, you're like server admin in my server. Can I make you mod? Can I make you mod from here? I could mark you as a suspicious user. Yeah. Discord's more important than Twitch. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know. I'll do it later. Okay. Okay, so these were from the corners, or these were from the first two. And then this was from the diagonal. So now you can add them all up, right? I might be free for Jackbox. I hope so. Okay. So, what do they want? Find the magnitude and direction. Okay, well, the direction is going to be 45 degrees. That's nice, right? Direction equals 45 degrees, right? Because this one's pulling this way, this one's pulling this way, this one's pulling diagonal. Together, they're all just going to pull diagonal. And then the magnitude, so we have GM over L squared. So in the y hat, that's square root of 2 over 4 plus 1. So square root of 2, 4 plus 1. That's in the y hat direction. And then plus GM over L squared, square root of 2 over 4 in the x hat direction. And then if you want to find the magnitude, you got to do the Pythagorean theorem, which is annoying. But it's basically going to be GM over L squared. Wait, this is plus 1 as well. Sorry. He got hoodies. I did have hoodies. Yeah, I need to make more, honestly. Man, it's just such a pain to do the magnitude for this. Okay, whatever. I'm using my calculator because I don't see algebraically how this turns out nice. Someone else sees something nice algebraically with this, they can do it, but I don't see it. I'm going to divide it by 4. Good. Plus 1. Cool. Square it. Multiply it by 2. Square root it again. There we go. 1.91 times 1.91. Yeah, there you go. Cool. That's the magnitude. Nice. Good job.
Nice.
Golden Black Gov shoes.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I want to make those Nikes. Those would go tough. Gold. We do have the gold calculator. Yeah. I mean, it's a skin. It's not a real thing. That'd be cool if we had a real gold calculator. Anyways, I hope that helps. Then let me post this for Lost in Saga. Yeah, Lost in Saga, right? Yeah. Yes, very helpful. Okay, cool. That's kind of an annoying question, that last one, honestly. Let's see, Lost in Saga. I'll post both of these for you, and you can see them in the chat. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go pretty soon. How do I share a picture? Yeah, there you go. Nice. Let's see that. Yeah, here, 1 second. Let me pull it up. Oh, he's talking about, so, yeah, these are all the shirts, Gold Life shirts that I've made. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, this is a 101, the fucking awesome one. Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, these are, if I have like a website where I make clothing and stuff. Yeah, so these are like all the shirts and stuff. I like gold stuff, so there's a lot of gold things I make. Oh, and this was a custom one I made for you, Zev, too. Yeah, Swifty. Yeah, the Swifty box logo. Yeah, this was a good one. This was fun. Make a guild and yeah, you guys keep talking about like guild servers and stuff that I need to do. Yeah, so Zev has had these for so long that the gold has started to fade out a little bit, but yeah. And then the one I like, it's my profile picture. What is it? I like the math one I came up with. I need to. Where was I wearing it? Where was I last wearing my math shirt? I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't here. A lot of Burning Man pics. Oh, I know where I have it. I have it on my Instagram. Sorry. The Swifty is Matt. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is a dope pick. Yeah, here we go. Let's show this up. Yeah, this is. I was visiting Zev actually in Ohio once. Yeah. Or Idaho. Sorry, Idaho, not Ohio. Yeah. I'm saying Ohio because all you kids say Ohio these days. It's like Skibbity Riz Ohio. What? Yeah. These are fun. Yeah, the drip. This was a really fun time. We had a really good time here. And then where's my math shirt? Where's my math shirt? I swear I put it somewhere. This is it. Yeah, this one. I need to start selling this one, like the math Nike logo. This is a fun one. People like this one. Sigma Great. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. I need to start making it. Okay. All right. I gotta head off. I gotta teach another student, so let's send the server out. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours, Action Education. Big thanks to the Gendler, Zev, Heberhammer for gifting all those subs for us. That's really awesome. I appreciate that. And he gets a Bond coin. He's like, I want my Bond coin. Awesome. Thanks again to our server boosters. Y'all keep the server running, which is great. Love it. Wow, Sam has 31. Wow, Sam's been on this server for a while. Anyways, yeah, our next stream is going to be on Monday. So that'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Look out. Maybe this weekend we'll do a gaming stream. I'll see if I have time to do maybe like Fortnite or Jackbox. But then for sure, coming up in the next couple weeks, we'll have our AMA podcasts on Friday. Those are really fun. I love having, friends and people for y'all to talk to and ask questions. So yeah, okay, awesome. All right, to end it out, we're gonna go raid one of our friends. So let's go see who else is streaming. Is Penn Center still streaming? He is. He's doing physics. Okay, cool, awesome. If you want some more math help or anything with physics, go check out our friend Penn Center. Go say hi to him. He's an awesome guy. We love Penn Center. It looks like he is also doing physics. So if you want to go learn some more physics, yeah, go for it. Okay, awesome. All right, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, rest of your Wednesday, rest of everything. We'll see you on Monday. Peace out.